she says. "My blue diamond is gone." Mr. Harris takes his coat and his notebook. "Don't worry, Mrs. Gable," he says. "I am coming right now." 10 minutes later, Mr. Harris arrives at the big house. Mrs. Gable opens the door. Her face is white. She takes the detective to the living room. In the center of the room, there is a glass box. The box is open, and it is empty. "The diamond was here last night," Mrs. Gable says. "It is a very expensive diamond. It comes from India." Mr. Harris looks around the room. He looks at the windows. They are closed. He looks at the door. It is not broken. "Who was in the house last night?" Mr. Harris asks. "Only 3 people," Mrs. Gable answers. "Sarah the cook, Peter the gardener, and my nephew, Leo." Mr. Harris decides to talk to the 3 people. First, he talks to Sarah the cook in the kitchen. "Where were you yesterday evening at 9 o'clock? Mr. Harris asks. Sarah is washing the dishes. She looks nervous. "I was here, sir. I was making a cake for Mrs. Gable. I did not go into the living room." Next, Mr. Harris goes to the garden to talk to Peter. Peter is a young man with dirty hats. "What did you do last night?" the detective asks. "I'll finish my work at 6 o'clock, Peter says. "Then I went to my small house in the garden. I watched television and went to sleep. I didn't see anything." Finally, Mr. Harris talks to Leo, the nephew. Leo is sitting in the library. He is wearing expensive clothes and reading a book. "I was in my bedroom all night," Leo says coldly. "I was listening to music. I don't know anything about the diamond." Mr. Harris walks back to the living room. He looks at the floor very carefully. Suddenly, he sees something near the glass box. It is a small piece of mud and a little green leaf. Mr. Harris smiles. He knows the truth now. He gathers everyone in the living room. "The thief is in this room," Mr. Harris says. Everyone looks shocked. "The windows and doors were closed, so the thief lived in this house," the detective explains. "And the thief left a clue on the floor, mud and a garden leaf." Mr. Harris looks at Peter, the gardener. Peter's face turns red. "I didn't do it," Peter shouts. "No, Peter, you didn't," Mr. Harris says. "You went to your house at 6 o'clock, but last night it rained at 10 o'clock. The mud on the floor was wet. Someone walked in the garden after 10 o'clock, got mud on their shoes, and came inside." Mr. Harris turns to Leo, the nephew. "Leo, please show me your shoes," Mr. Harris says. "This is stupid," Leo says angrily. "Why my shoes?" "Because," Mr. Harris says calmly, "Sarah was in the kitchen all night. Peter was in his house. But you, Leo, you need money. I saw a letter from a bank on your desk in the library. You have a lot of debt." Leo starts to shake. Mr. Harris points at Leo's expensive leather shoes. There is dry mud on the bottom of them, and a small green leaf is stuck to the side. "You went to the garden last night to look inside the window and check if Mrs. Gable was asleep. Then you came inside, opened the box, and took the diamond," Mr. Harris says. Leo drops his head. "Yes," he whispers. "I am sorry. I needed the money. The diamond is in my jacket pocket." Mr. Harris calls the police. 2 police officers arrive and take Leo away. Mrs. Gable holds her blue diamond tightly. She smiles and looks at the clever detective. "Thank you so much, Mr. Harris," she says. "You are the best detective in the world." Mr. Harris smiles, takes his hat and goes back to his office. It is time for another cup of tea.